Welcome, residents, to the Dr. DC podcast. My name is producer Richard, and across from me is the doctor himself.
Hey, the fun friends.
Wow. You all right?
I may never be all right again.
It's not like you had like an overly crazy day even. Like, you're just in a weird mood today.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's happening. The energy's off.
Is that something weird going on at home?
No.
Oh, I mean,
You're going on at home.
Oh. Yeah, I am. I'm going off at home.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, actually. I've been getting reports.
What?
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird mood. I don't know why.
I don't know why, when. Help.
It's because I've barely eaten today. Truly barely eaten today.
Tell me what you have eaten today.
I had a large black coffee.
Okay.
I had a bagel with sausage on it.
Like a bagel sandwich.
Yeah, like from Timmy's.
Yeah, okay.
I got a matcha latte with you and one cookie.
Yeah.
I got a Greek pasta salad at lunch.
What was in that?
It's like shell pasta, green peppers, red onions, olives, tomato.
Sure.
You know, like a feta, like a Greek salad, an oil kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, it's only like 1,500 calories. I don't know how you could survive.
Get fucked. That's 1,500 calories.
That sandwich alone is probably 720.
It's not at all. That sandwich is like 350. It's a bagel and one piece of sausage.
There's no egg on there?
No egg, no cheese, baby. Get that shit out of there.
Oh, that's right. You don't like melted cheese.
Yeah. Well, I also don't eat garbage American cheese.
It's not on there. Is that American cheese?
Yeah. What cheese do you think they're using at Tim Hortons? You think they're breaking out like the fine cheddar?
Only the finest cheddar for our bagel sandwiches at Tim Hortons.
Yeah, I know. It's the cheapest food you can buy.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird mood.
Yeah, those baby hungry.
Yeah.
Baby hungry.
Yeah, feed me.
Oh, yes, daddy. Each week we talk about the weird,
man, this is gonna be a weird,
wonderful world of DC.
Weird week of episodes.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
It folds.
I
I
like
like
to
to
see
see
it
you wiggle wiggle.
Faux show. You make me want a dock score.
You know.
Riding in a dock score makes me want a dock score.
Damn it, I can't use that.
Nope. That's also one of my favorite things to do is to ruin the songs.
Shit.
We burned through a bunch the other day.
We did, yeah.
All right. We are in the fourth day of Fanagar.
That's right.
Fanstravaganza 3.
Yes.
Wait, what? What? Yeah. Yeah. That was like an Italian trying to do Russian but couldn't do either. Yeah.
What's happening to me?
I don't know.
Am I dying?
Maybe.
I did almost pass out at work today.
Really? Wow, you were alone upstairs.
Well, my cookie had too much salt on it. And I started coughing. And then I...
Oh my God. Are you not allowed to be alone upstairs?
And then I kind of had the fuzz.
Oh my God.
And then I was like,
that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is part of your stand-up right now.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's on something.
All right, we got a bunch of questions we should get through.
Sure, we can try.
Well, I'm not trying that hard. Going over to Twitter.
Twitter.
First question comes from a lesbian of many names who asks, Jeff Johns introduced a number of new rings. Let me guess how many. In his decade-long run.
All.
Were any of these new rings based on pre-existing but unexplored corners of GL lore?
I mean, well, right. So when we expand out to the emotional spectrum, some of the stuff that gets roped in
Sure.
is doing that very Johnsian thing, a thing he's admittedly quite good at, which is sort of reincorporating old or abandoned concepts and
Sure.
making them newly relevant.
Yeah.
You know? So among those right? You know, we already know it was always the, you know, green and yellow thing.
Yeah.
Will, and then its natural enemy is fear. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But, you know, Star Sapphire gets roped in, and the Star Sapphire core become the core of love, right? And so, you know, he's roping in the dynamic between Carol and Hal, the whole thing with the Predator. He makes the Predator the entity of the Star Sapphires thing, but the Predator was formerly just like another character. It was like a personality inside Carol. He's taking these concepts and he's making them a part of this bigger thing that is now, quote, powered by love. And it's sort of like, it's supposed to be you know, blow out all of the good and bad of that historical relationship between Hal and Carol.
Yeah.
So there's a deeper exploration of that comes as part of sort of blowing open the emotional spectrum idea. I don't think the reds or the orange ever, or the blue ever showed up in anything before, or indigo.
Really?
I don't think that they're reclaiming anything. But, you know, he makes the black rings, right? Which is death. And he reclaims Black Hand, a Green Lantern villain from the Silver Age. And William Hand, he used to just have this device that could, like, absorb Green Lantern's power and, like, redirect it at him or whatever. But he took Black Hand, he took that idea of this absence of color, and he kind of reimagined William Hand as this guy, like, obsessed with death and things like that. And he also kind of takes the idea of that, like, absorbing and stealing the power, and becomes sort of the MO of the Black Lanterns, that they, like, consume emotional energy, right?
Yeah.
So again, it's taking this piece and then blowing it out, making it something very new. But, you know, that was Black Hand is one of the biggest reclaimed projects from that particular bit of Green Lantern myth building. So yeah, some pieces of it come from things from before in different versions and, you know, styles. You know, Parallax becomes the fear entity, and then you're like, oh, he was infected by it when he was Hal, and blah, blah, you know, like all of these things, right? So some things, but not all. I don't, you know, someone might correct me, but I'm pretty sure there's no Atrocitus, there's no Larfleeze, there's no any of that shit before whenever this stuff started happening, you know, kind of like the late early 2000s, right? What was like 2000. When was GL Rebirth? 2004 or something like that. So basically any time before that, none of those things would have existed. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you know, so you know, Carol and the Star Sapphire and the Predator specifically, those were all kind of reclaimed and reincorporated. Parallax was sort of reincorporated. The idea of green and yellow and those opposing kind of you know, forces. Black Hand for sure. But yeah, beyond that, I'm not sure how much sort of Silver Age or whatever reclaiming was actually done for the emotional spectrum.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next question. We're leaving Twitter and heading on over to Instagram.
Now we're going to Instagram, take some questions and answer them.
Look at that. You were fucking on.
Baby.
No. Instagram. You're allowed there. One of my favorite things now is that on Blank Check, how quickly David says his name because of the joke of that it takes him forever to say it. It's my favorite meme of all time. It's just the guy walking forever, and then he says, "And I'm David." It's the best.
That's very funny.
The question from Instagram comes from Ben Forst Stewart.
Oh, lock the door if you're coming in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're the man now, dog.
That's right. I like that we've elevated "lock the door if you're coming in" at the same as "you're the man now" time.
Yeah. Looks like you've found Forrester.
Holy shit.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, Captain America stands up, tightens his shield. He hears static in his earpiece, and then it's like, lock the door if you're coming in.
You're the man.
They lock the door, beat the shit out of Thanos.
All right. Ben Forster asks,
Wrong Quartermain.
That's not from that movie.
No, it's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Has any character ever realized that they could have a huge advantage over their enemies if they bought a Legion of Superheroes ring back to the past? There are numerous instances of the Legion coming to the past, so they obviously don't care about messing up the timeline. Heck, the Flash could mess up the timeline even more if he could fly.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Legion Flight Ring doesn't give you that much of an advantage.
No?
It lets you fly.
Yeah.
I think it offers some like limited sort of like environmental safety, like survive in space, kind of like that sort of shit. But it's not a force field. Brainiac 5 has a separate device that's a force field belt.
Oh.
The Flight Ring is just kind of a flight ring.
Oh.
And then interesting that you picked the Flash, because it's one of those things that it's comics. You could make the argument that flying Flash is powerful or whatever.
Yeah.
But the show did this, for example. They used the idea of like, well, you're only fast when you can like move against something.
Yeah.
They do it in season 2 when he fights Zoom. He throws him off the top of Star Labs, and then all of a sudden Zoom's power is nullified. He's not faster than Barry when
there's no friction.
When they're both just falling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's interesting that
my wife's bringing us drinks.
Yeah, this is great. Are these frothed? Oh my god! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is amazing.
It's hot chocolate.
Hocho.
Wow.
It's interesting that he brings up the Flash as an example. I mean, again, it's a comic. You could make the argument. You can easily write the version where flying is a huge advantage to the Flash.
Sure.
But it's just funny that because I think of that a lot, because I thought at the time the show was very clever about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Legion Flight Ring offers you a massive advantage. It could definitely be a step up for a character that doesn't fly.
Sure.
It would be helpful, but like the idea of just like, now I fly, and then a hero goes like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually do that. It doesn't give you more strength. It doesn't do, Yeah. The Legion Flight Ring is not nothing, but it's also not a game changer.
Sure.
I would say.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's why any character who flies typically can do something else too.
Well, that's just it, right?
Yeah.
And certainly, even if you're just talking about other characters that can fly, they're aerialists. They're probably better than you.
Yeah, baseline like Hawkman.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Next question comes from the subreddit.
Where everyone's nice and no one's ever mean.
Yeah.
Wow.
The question comes from Moonwalking Hobo.
Yeah.
Come on. Any okay? It's a thriller of the night. I'm just becoming southern now.
Yeah.
Moonwalking Hobo.
Wow.
I know.
Are there like spices in
I
this
have no
Hocho?
idea. I don't know what she did.
Whoa. This is transformative.
My wife knocked it out of the park.
Oh, yeah. She's my wife now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, that was less fun.
Can I get yours?
No. Absolutely not. Only Chris Evans can, and you goddamn know it.
I get some Chris Evans, like.
Okay. I didn't realize this was a comedy podcast.
What? Oh, no. The things I've said, they were for humor.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh. You've been taking them at face value?
I've just been, sending the transcripts to my lawyer.
Oh, no.
This is very good hot chocolate.
Yeah. I don't know what she did, how she made it, but.
Maybe, you know what? I think we're going to be all right.
Oh, hey! That's all you needed. Yeah. Now you're in a good spot.
This drink is just what I needed.
Just what I needed.
I needed something to slurp.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Joke for no one. All right, Moonwalking Hobo asks, what are the best stories involving one of Batman's villains going up against another hero, not in a Batman JL title?
Oh, I see. Huh. Interesting. The best stories of that. I don't know about that, but I could definitely name some stories. Yeah. You know, I think there's something fun about the Joker trying to take on Superman.
Yes.
There was a thing right at the end of the New 52 run of The Flash where he went up against the Riddler, where the Riddler was like, I'm going to pit my mind against the fastest mind alive. And it was like a challenge for the Riddler. And yeah, the Flash, and they had a thing. It wasn't like a great arc or anything, but like it's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of fun. I'm
sure the Joker's had tons of.
Yeah, but the Joker is almost in that other class of like, they're like almost, I mean, he's a Batman villain, but the Joker eventually, fights everyone at some point.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
Let's see. Another version of that, where a Batman villain is fighting a different
Mr. Freeze
hero. I was trying to think if I could think of a Mr. Freeze one. I can't actually offhand.
I'm surprised he and Captain Cold haven't like done something together.
Yeah, well, I mean, Freeze Freeze generally works alone.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of a villain thing.
I'm just trying to save my wife.
I'm sorry, I am not a crook.
Well, no, I'm just trying to do Michael and Sarah. I was trying to do the animated.
Sure, yeah.
I am not a crook.
Yeah. Oh.
Me's I'm not a crook.
It's a bombad cord.
It's twice in 1 week.
Too many Boss Nass references.
Yeah. Boss Nasty.
This is a lot harder than I thought it would be, actually.
Harley?
I mean, Harley kind of, but she kind of goes with the Suicide Squad sort of thing. But, Ivy and Swamp Thing have kind of had, they've crossed and stuff, crossed paths and that. I mean, if you want to make the argument for, I guess this is maybe more of a JL kind of thing, but, Harley and Ivy kind of go up against like Beetle and Booster a bit in Heroes in Crisis sort of thing. Barely.
Penguin ever? No.
Well, okay, actually, currently, right now, yes. Penguin's been possessed by like an ancient Chinese spirit and has been this sort of like powered up Penguin has been fighting Monkey Prince.
But Monkey well be Monkey on the
Prince. But Monkey Prince is also very like deeply steeped in Gotham. Batman and Robin have been in, 3 of 5 issues so far.
Really?
He's like in Gotham City, so I don't know how much that counts, but I mean that's technically that's part of it. Two-Face and Montoya
have killed my father. Prepare to die.
They've gone up against each other, but again, that's very steeped in Gotham.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a tricky question. I'm not sure I have a good
answer for that.
Good example, good answer. Yeah.
Wow.
But I do like stories like that, though. Or vice versa.
Somebody
where
else's
it's like
villains.
Someone's in the wrong town, like Parasite comes to Coast City. And you go, I kind of dig that. They did, this isn't a Batman villain, but they did Count Vertigo. Wonder Woman went up against Count Vertigo.
Sure.
I dig on that kind of stuff. I enjoy those little things. Yeah, dig on this. Bully Maguire, baby.
All right. Let's leave Reddit and head on over to the Doc Scored.
Oh,
you know what the song that always comes to my mind is "Docs through your heart and your
we've definitely
done it.
That.
Yeah. 100%. It's always the one that goes to my mind.
Oh, hang on. And I said, Doc Scored. It's 3 a.m.
Must be Doc Scored. Yeah.
I should have done. I got a better Matchbox 21.
There's another one.
I want a dark scored around. When dark scored, when dark scored. I want to dox you down. Well, I scored, well, I scored. I want to dox scored for granted.
God, it's a great album. God.
Matchbox 20 is great.
Yeah, I was really into that album. That was a big one.
Well,
were they two different?
Those are different
I
albums.
thought they were the same one.
Well, sorry, Push and 3 a.m. might be on the same album, but then they also Mad Season is like a crazy good Matchbox 20 album.
Sure, yeah.
And that has like Bent and like shit like that on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The last question.
Do you think I don't know a lot about Matchbox 20?
If you know something about anything, it's a lot of it.
Cumbersome, but I like it.
Yeah. I got to the point.
If I know something about anything, it's a lot of it.
Yeah. Yes.
I put that on a business card. So what do you do?
I know a lot about
I obsess.
things that I know something about.
Yeah. If I know it.
If I know something about it, I know
if it's
a
worth
lot about
knowing.
it. Yeah. So tell me, are you worth it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in the market for a Tinder bio, but that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I could do it.
Pretty much can guarantee I wouldn't get any swipes.
I'll test it out for you.
I'm all right. Please don't put me on Tinder. I do not need that drama in my life.
I'll put it on mine. It's fine.
Yeah. Sure. Let me know.
All right. Last question comes from Mullet Overlord, who asks, can you go into the particulars? That's the only way he can go into things of how Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, was created. It's a little fuzzy for me.
Oh, like the
Should probably get
character?
that trimmed then.
Can I go into the particulars? I mean, I probably can't right off the cuff.
Uh-oh.
Except to say that the way we understand her relationship to Commissioner Gordon now was not always the case.
Huh?
She used to be his niece or something.
Isn't
like
that how? That's in the movie, especially, isn't it?
I don't know.
The Batman and Robin.
No, in Batman and Robin, she's fucking Alfred's niece.
Oh, that's right.
It's even weirder.
That's so weird.
Yeah, because Alfred is like 90.
Yes, and his niece is.
And he's like, I've taken the liberty of making a suit in exactly your dimensions.
Don't ask how I got it. Step niece.
Oh, Alfred.
Do you want Alfred?
No, no, not like this.
Yeah. I'm actually not 90. I'm 90.
Nice.
No.
But no, Barbara used to be Gordon's niece, and then there was a sort of like adopted daughter thing, like something happens to her parents or something. But now it's like canonically
his daughter.
She is his daughter. But there was a bit of an evolution to that familial relationship. As for how she becomes Batgirl, the thing that I always liked about it is that she never asks for or requires permission from Batman.
Sure.
She just does it. She's inspired by Batman.
Yeah.
And does it. And she's very capable. And then eventually she's folded into the family, right? And, gets more training and is, invaluable in her own way. Obviously as Oracle, but she's, this incredible sort of information broker and hacker and...
You're in my world now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I need to get a super user. I don't care if it's a real thing. I think it's fucking stupid.
It can be both true and stupid.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's where I've come out of that. But yeah, this actual specifics, I can't really remember. Sort of canonically now, Killer Moth is considered to be the first villain she defeats as Batgirl. And which is why Killer Moth sometimes shows up in sort of, like in the DC Pride special that just came out, where we have the Alicia Yo story.
Yeah.
She also fights Killer Moth. So some things are sort of generally considered as part of the Batgirl origin now, but I can't. I'm sorry, not off the cuff. I can't give you the exact rundown of how that character came to be. Other than actually, sorry, one other thing. It's possible, and I might be getting this wrong, but it's possible that she started on the show and then was brought into the comics, and it was because they were like, we need a girl or some shit like that.
We need the
because there was a Batwoman from in the comics from back then that's different from the Batwoman we have now. But I think Batgirl may have started on the show, like as an idea, and then went to the comics. That might be fully wrong, but for some reason that's in my head. So could look it up, won't.
You think we got some internet seers?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a man of 1,000 voices.
That's right.
They're all the same.
Nah.
Nope. That's
That
the
is-
dolphin.
that's the dolphin. The very rapey dolphin.
No, it was porm.
Yeah, porn. She was asking for it.
Jesus. That was never the joke
I think it
of
was.
the dolphin.
What was the
character.
dolphin joke then?
There
we go. That was the last.
I mean, you're right that it was probably.
Yep.
I don't like any of that.
Hey, get drunk like me and you'll feel better.
I guess we should kill dolphins.
Tuna's great.
Mm.
Yeah, food always brings you around.
I'm back.
All right, that was the last
Wanted me back,
question.
that sweet, sweet tuna.
Yeah, I like it. No,
No.
You want all Fred?
These episodes are horrible.
Time to play
This is
everybody's favorite
such
game.
bad content.
Can you guess the name of a character based on someone who's not read comic books? Describe that character to us. I send a photo of a DC character to my wife who does not read comic books, nor does she care for them. She sends back 4 clues describing what she is.
Oh my. Would you like to play a game?
Yeah.
Would you like to play everybody's favorite game? Can you guess the name of a DC character based on someone who doesn't like DC? Describe that character to us. If you don't know how this game is played, I asked my wife for 4 clues about a character she'd never seen before. If you ever want to see your family again,
Whoa.
you'll answer before the time runs out. That's right. Okay. First of 4 clues.
Yours is becoming Liam Neeson.
First of 4 clues. First of 4 clues. I was just walking around
No,
looking for a clue.
no.
Any clue would do.
Oh, what a deranged interview. Absolutely deranged.
First clue. That's very funny. Shoulder pads for days.
Shiva.
No.
Maxima.
No.
Lobo.
No.
Robot Man.
No.
Next clue.
Tiniest butt chin ever.
Oh. A tiny butt chin. Color Kid.
We're not allowed to say that anymore.
Color Kid.
No.
Next clue.
Third clue. Baseball helmet with hourglass goggles.
Judge Dredd.
No. No.
Hourglass goggles, but a helmet and big shoulder pad. Like Kronos.
No.
Huh. Last clue.
Final clue. Boba Tea head.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
That's right. So we've got shoulder pads for days.
Right.
Tiniest butt chin ever.
Okay.
You gotta touch your face so you can like get yourself in the camera.
Yeah, where's the butt chin?
Yeah. Baseball helmet with hourglass goggles and Boba Tea head.
Huh.
Time is running out.
Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Like warrior Guy Gardner.
No.
Dr. Midnight?
No. Dr. Midnight.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Max Mercury?
Nope. This one will bug you.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
Boba Tea head.
Mm-hmm.
Tiniest butt chin.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the last one?
Boba Tea head.
I said that.
Baseball helmet with hourglass goggles.
Right. Oh, man. And this will bug me?
Yeah. For
Sportsmaster.
Sure. No. Getting too literal.
Well, yeah, I just got a Clue Master.
No. Not a master.
Sure. Ooh. Master White. It's yeah, interesting. Animal Man.
No.
Guess you don't
I don't
love your family that much.
I don't know.
Oh my god. This is gonna bug you.
Okay.
You ready?
All right, hit me. Oh, is that fucking Mento?
The Thinker.
Or the Thinker, yeah.
Yeah, the Thinker. Uh-oh. Wow. Running out of time. The year's almost over.
Oh my god. We had a good run.
Yeah.
Hashtag last year of the podcast.
Yeah. All right. If you were able to guess the Thinker, or you just want to talk with us about DC, you can reach out to us through our various social media platforms.
Yeah.
Like our Facebook,
Dr. DC Podcast.
our Twitter,
At Dr. DC.
our Instagram.
Dr. DC Podcast.
Go to our email.
Dr. DC Podcast at gmail.com.
Oh yeah, go to our fucking Reddit.
r/Dr_DC.
The dark mode is always open.
208-917-3238.
Oh my god.
Spitting on you.
Thanks. That's going to help it.
Ooh.
208-917 DCU.
Like a southern robot.
Yeah.
208-917-3238.
Favorite nasty. We're also on TikTok.
Yeah, we're on TikTok. I'm at Dr. DC.
And we also have a website.
Not even intelligible. DrDCPodcast.com.
What are you talking about? That's our website.
These might be the worst episodes we've ever put out.
Why don't you give us a review?
Give us a 5-star review. If it's not on Apple Podcasts or on Facebook, take a screenshot, send it to us, and we will share it on the show.
We'll share it on the show. We will read it on the show.
What is happening?
Why don't you send us some physical mails?
301 Hogue Street. HOGE Street.
The hoe in
Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada. Y1A1V8.
Either send it to Richard Eden or Reed Vinny, brother.
This is like at the end of that Clayface episode of Batman the Animated Series where he can't hold his form.
Yeah. That's
He
a great
keeps
episode.
shifting.
Yeah. Oh, we also have a Patreon.
Hey!
Laka!
Patreon.com/DrDC.
Money!
There's a $1, $5, $7 level. They all give you access to the Docksword, our awesome fan community. And at the higher levels, you get bonus episodes, videos, theme polls. By now, the second chance tourney might be over, but there's all sorts of fun stuff there, and it helps to support us.
That's right, Kermie. We're also doing another podcast all about the CW TV show Supernatural.
That's right. Ghostfacers is a Supernatural rewatch. We go through every single episode. We talk about real world monster lore, behind the scenes stuff about the show. It's a ton of fun.
It's so much fun.
More Muppets.
Me.
Sam the Eagle.
Oh,
No, I can't do Sam the Eagle.
my Supernatural.
Yeah. What's another Muppet? Fuck. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Ghostfacer.
We'll see you tomorrow for more of this, I guess.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Ciao.
Heroes, they always fight for what is right. Live with danger and adventure, they are men of might.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.